What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a brand new video. Today we're continuing with the gun guides. If you didn't know, I'm making a gun guide with every single gun in the game. I'll be sure to max them out, test a bunch of attachments for you, and I'm coming with you with what I think is the best loadout for this specific weapon. Today we have the MP7, and check out this gun. Surprisingly very beamy. I came with a bit of a weird setup for this gun. First I want to show you guys some clips that I had with this gun. It's going to be just 2 clips to show you how performance wise this gun is actually going to be in multiplayer. After that I'm coming at you with the loadout.
Be advised, enemies are attacking objective Alpha.
Alright.
Victory in sight. They can't hold much longer. Neutralized objective Charlie.
So here we have it, the MP7. I wouldn't really class this as being one of the best SMGs in the game, but however, if you have the right attachments and you max this gun out, it definitely is a very good weapon in the game if you play super aggressive. The build that I have right now is a bit different than the builds that I previously used on different SMGs. I like to kind of stick to a certain build for SMGs to make them be as high of a performance weapon in the close range areas as they possibly can be. But for the MP7 I did something different with the stock. As you can see, I have no stock on this gun, which made a huge difference. I was using a stock, then I removed it, tried it out, and I actually found out that the gun was very good that way. Super aggressive. It's definitely a very good gun to hip fire with. And to play aggressive with. Not the greatest to challenge other guns with, because the TTK does reduce pretty fast from range, but it's just a very fast handling weapon. Let's get into the loadouts. Here you can see level 69. I'm gonna give you guys the code for the gun. Be sure to import it right here. This should be the code. Will be down in the description as well. You can put it here. Make sure you have the gun maxed out. In that case, you can literally copy the code and you'll have the same loadout that I have right here. So, first of all, starting off with, we have one laser. I actually wanted to test the gun without lasers, because you can't spot it through the smoke with lasers. But I'm using the red laser to increase the hipfire accuracy, doing a lot of hipfire kills with this gun. It's good to know. Also, very high rate of fire, as you can see, 950, one of the highest rate of fire weapons in the entire game. Then of course I went with one of the red dot sights. Would not recommend to go with any of the higher zoom sights. The red dot sights are really the ones to go with, and then just pick the one you prefer. I personally prefer the panoramic on most weapons. Then here, this is an interesting one. The MP7 BUILD cover, basically removing the stock. As you can see, you lose a lot of control. And a little bit of stability, but you gain a lot of accuracy and handling, basically making the gun extremely good at what it's supposed to be doing, and that's playing aggressive with it. If you struggle with the control, I do recommend going with the not the stable stock, the light stock here. Increased control and handling if you don't want to try the stock, but definitely first try the stock, because I didn't think this was going to work, and it works absolutely amazing. So try the stock here. See if you like it, and if you don't like it, go with the other ones. The light stock is very good. But this stock right here is definitely worth a try. So continuing, we have the balanced rear grip here on the MP7, basically improving everything just a little bit. And then of course we went with the drum mag here. You get a 60 round drum mag, which I think is kind of necessary for this gun. You're going to be hip firing a lot, so you don't even have to worry about handling that much. Besides the the time it takes for your gun to go from running to shooting. That's what you have to really care for this weapon, which is reduced when you reduce handling, but the drum mag is definitely worth it. Then I went with the angled combat grip, improving vertical and horizontal control, giving the gun a little bit of range, which is actually quite nice, so you don't have to just be playing this gun like it is a shotgun. This grip definitely allows you to play a little bit for further range than you normally would be able to when you remove the stock. Then with the suppressor, I went with the practical suppressor, again improving control, and you lose a little bit of handling, but the handling is still fine on this weapon as long as you have the right calibrations on it as well. Then with the stock, I went with the enhanced barrel, improving the range, muzzle velocity, and a little bit of control. The Stinger long barrel just wasn't really doing it. You lose way too much handling again. So with this one, you have a little bit of extra gains. What the problem is when you use the Wolfang light barrel, which is not a bad barrel at all, is you lose the ability to have a silence on your weapon, which I think is good on the SMGs to be able to have a silence on it. So I think the enhanced barrel is actually quite a nice one, allowing you to use 2 handling Python handguards. So here is where I kind of tried to cancel out the bad handling on the weapon with the other attachments. With this setup, you're gonna have great handling, great hip fire, and great recoil control. Calibrations, I changed a little bit of everything. Keep in mind this is a super aggressive build, so for optic I did a minus zoom, which I don't think a lot of people will like. This is what I use, but definitely try this out if you like it or not. It makes targets a bit smaller, but it makes you also a little bit more aggressive because you can keep on looking around you with the zoom. So not really recommended, but you should definitely try it out. The stock here, I went with increased hipfire aim speed, definitely a must. The thickness I went with minus to kind of counter the handling again. And then rear grip, improving the control here. Then I went with the foregrip, improving the ADS speed. You lose a little bit of control, but it counters with everything else that I had on the weapon. And then the barrel, again improving the ADS speed. So I kind of, with the calibrations, I counted out some of the handling issues the gun will have. So there it is. That's the MP7 build. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss any of the gun guides coming up to the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in the next one.